It has been 56 days since the first coronavirus case in New York. We've managed to flatten the curve, but New York still has more cases than any other state in the nation, 282,000 as of April 25th. This is a day in the life of what it is like to live in the nation's COVID hotspot. Another day in quarantine. I have been here probably 6 or 7 weeks now. Honestly, I don't even know anymore. But I wanted to bring you along on this quarantine video part 2. A lot has changed since my first quarantine video. Today, my plan is getting breakfast, reading a book, doing a little learning. I'm the host of GoDaddy School of Hustle, so I have to film an episode from home. And then I think we're actually going to venture into the heart of the city today. We're allowed to walk outside with face masks and protection, and both Louis and I are not sick, we're healthy. So we're gonna see what things look like. It's gonna be weird, I think. Then we have a friend's birthday party in the evening. So let's get this quarantine day 5,078,000 started. Oh God. Okay, once I have my morning tea ready to go, I actually prefer to start the morning without really looking at my emails. I tend to work way too much. So I've been reading a lot more. So I'm just gonna read a chapter of this book and relax for about 30 minutes and then actually start the day. I've been reading for about half an hour and I love the book. Don't get me wrong, it's an amazing book. But I definitely have an addiction to my phone and I'm very excited to be able to use this right now. Now, my rule of thumb is if I'm going to pick up the phone, I have to do something positive to improve myself because, you know, we're all stuck in this quarantine. One of the ways I'm doing that is I'm using Babbel to enhance my Spanish. Now, I do speak some Spanish already, but when me and Louis, when we go to Guatemala, it's so much better when I can communicate with his family in Spanish. So I want to be able to connect with them. When I was first learning Spanish in high school, I struggled a lot with it because I think in traditional classes, you don't learn the most practical things. And that's what I really like about Babbel is they actually teach you practical things that you would actually need when you're in the country. So thank you, Babbel, for sponsoring this video and helping me connect more with Louis' family in Guatemala. So let's get to learning. You'd like someone to repeat something.
Puedes repetir.
Puedes repetir. You don't understand something. No entiendo.
No entiendo.
See, that one I use a lot. I'm going to tell you right now, the no entiendo.
Okay, buenos días, Sara.
Buenos días.
¿Cómo estás?
Bien.
¿Cómo amaneciste?
Bien, bien.
Okay, cool.
Pienso que vamos a ir a Grand Central.
Okay.
Después mi trabajo.
Oh, bueno.
Does that make sense?
Después vas a trabajar.
Sí, después voy a trabajar 3 o 4 horas en realidad.
Bueno.
Yeah, porque necesito grabar un video por GoDaddy.
Bueno.
Yeah.
Yo te puedo ayudar si quieres.
Wow, qué bueno.
Nice.
Did I say anything wrong?
Yeah.
Wow, really?
But it's fine. It's part of the learning process. Sometimes with non-native speakers, like as long as you get the concepts across, they're like, okay, I get it.
But either way, they appreciate it that you're trying.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, as long as you try, that's what matters.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks. By the way, if you want to save 50% on Babbel, you can do so via my link below. You'll get 50% off in 6 months for a limited time only. Now that's a pretty good deal, if I say so myself. So you are welcome, my friends. I'm excited to announce that I'm the new host of GoDaddy's School of Hustle, a weekly YouTube and podcast series about entrepreneurship where I interview business owners and share their story. All right, now it is time to do my GoDaddy School of Hustle interview, and we have a very relevant guest today. Her name is Taylor Elise Morrison, and she is the founder of Inner Workout, which is all about mental health. So I'm gonna interview her right now. I'll show you my setup. Let me show you my setup a little bit. So here's the setup I use. I put my camera right here, and then I sit in this chair, have my webcam up here because we have to do everything digitally right now. And then this is my new mic. It's amazing. I'm obsessed. It's such good quality. I got my makeup ready to go in case I look ugly suddenly. And then we have this beautiful view. I'll see you soon, New York. We have left our apartment for the first time in God knows how long, and we decided to walk around a little bit to see different sites in New York and see what they look like today. Now I'm wearing my mask and I'm not touching anything, and I'm staying 6 feet from people, and I'm following all of the rules the government has said, okay? So everything I'm doing is legal. Let's go see what Grand Central looks like today. As a reminder, this is what Grand Central looks like normally. There's literally 2 people here. Even when I was in college and it was late, like 2 a.m., there was more people than there are right now. All the stores are closed. Look at this. This is not normal. It says no trespassing. This is always open. I've never seen this closed before. Wow, this is nuts. This is never this empty, never. I think in total there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's probably about 10 to 15 people in total. Normally, on a day like today, you would have around 500 people in here. So behind me, we have the Apple store, which is closed. They've roped off the entrances on the stairs. They've roped off all of this, which this is not normally open to begin with, but normally you can at least go there and like touch it. You can't even touch it right now. But I think this is pretty interesting. There's a sign here that says Service Advisory. Metro North employees and customers traveling on Metro North Railroad in New York State are required to wear face masks and coverings. I'm confused because the police officers are not wearing face masks. I don't know why. Maybe there's a reason for that, but they're not. So now I'm on the corner of 42nd Street and 5th Avenue. This is normally one of the busiest corners in the entire city. We have 5th Avenue, which is filled with shopping normally. This is what 5th Avenue normally looks like. We have a fair amount of people walking. Everyone's wearing masks. All the stores are closed. We have the New York Public Library, which has beautiful flowers because of spring. It's closed as well. Normally this would be open this time of year, especially today. I'm actually noticing a lot more detail in the city because there's not so many people to, I guess, clutter it up in a way. I've been noticing, different architecture styles and stores that I never even knew existed. So in a way, it's nice to see the city with no one really here. It's crazy. There's 1 person, 2 people. It's sad the homeless people that are here are still out on the streets. Let's go to Times Square now. We're on our way to Times Square right now, and we're crossing through Bryant Park. Now, an interesting thing here is there's a lot more people here than there are on the streets. Still not that many. Most of the time, you could never get one of these tables this time of day. It's the perfect day right now. It's 62 degrees out. You have so many tables available, but there's still a lot more people here than there are on the streets of New York, and I think that's because people come to these parks for sanity, like this is their escape, is the parks. And it's a beautiful day, I don't blame them. I'm here in Times Square. Normally Times Square would look like this, filled with people everywhere. In fact, right behind me, this is normally where they do showtime, which is when they do a performance, and you'll have like 300 people all just in this small space right here, and there's no one here. Let's keep walking into Times Square and see what else we find. All the stores are closed. H&M is one of the stores that stays open till 1 a.m. They're almost always open. I've never even seen them closed, and they're closed right now. Look at this. There's no cars. Have you ever seen Times Square with no cars? I haven't. This is nuts. I could have like a picnic in the middle of the road right now. That's how closed it is. Now all of Broadway's also closed. That's normally the reason people come to Times Square besides just to take a picture here. There's a lot of people here that are not wearing masks, which is alarming. Not a lot, but there's more than I've seen in other places. One of the things I noticed is that there's all these ads that are talking about staying positive, we're gonna get through this together, we'll survive COVID-19, alone together, you know, social distancing. Almost all of the ads are either thanking healthcare workers or addressing what's going on, and that is unprecedented. Normally they're just ads of like all these different companies. So I'm really inspired by seeing that out here today in Times Square. I didn't expect it at all. This is normally very, very crowded here because this is the spot everyone comes for photos, and as you can see, there's no one around me. It's really weird. I've never seen Times Square like this. Wow, really creepy. So we just took a short walk outside, so I think we should go back inside now that we saw all the sights that we wanted to see and celebrate our friend's birthday. Does that sound good to you, Louie? Yes. Okay, let's do it. At home, we got some food. Louie's here.
Hello.
This is our little party station. Yum. And some drinks.
I've already washed my hands, so
yeah.
I don't want to hear you guys complaining, alright? You should be washing your hands too.
Hello.
Hello. We here.
I promised you I would drink. First time in 7 weeks.
Sarah has not had alcohol since quarantine.
That sounds like 100 though.
Alright, well, if we're pulling out whiskeys, I'll pull out a whiskey.
Lovely, yes.
Nice and small, that's where Rose is excellent.
I mean, the flight ticket's probably like $10, so.
True.
So we finished with the party. It was so fun. As you can see, it is now nighttime. But yeah, you know, that's the way you have to connect with people nowadays, is through these virtual platforms. So I'm gonna shower, watch a movie with Louie, and go to sleep. So thanks for tuning in. If you liked this video, hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Sarah Funky, and I will see you next time. Bye.